Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Kisses to all of you. I hope that you're having a wonderful... Okay, so I got a new phone, right? And it's a little... Okay, it is what it is. I hope that you're having a wonderful Thursday. My nails are a little twisted, so I can't do my usual kisses to you because I broke a few and they don't look cute at all. Yeah, well, we'll see. I might try to hook something up. I miss you guys so much. I hope that this video finds you well. If not, I hope that me turning my video turns your day around and make it different, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. This is allegedly, this is my thoughts, this is with a little bit of news and facts and all of that other stuff you want to say, but you know, what Sue Smith says, take it with a grain of salt. But she says she's pretty sure she's right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. So cute, so cute. Anyway, I had to write down some things because I didn't want to forget anything because there's a lot that I would like to talk about. First, I did change my hair. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what these colors are. I was trying to go fall, okay? I was trying to get out of the brightness and stuff. So I think I'm going to rock this for a moment and still have my little whatever. So I did that today, so I am a little tired. So hang with me. And Daddy got a little bit, and she is driving him nutty. I can hear it. I can hear it. Yeah. She's so smart. She's so independent. I took her somewhere this past weekend to a little birthday party, and her teacher was there. And her teacher said, Kira is so smart. She's so smart. And I said, well, did you teach her the word please? She said, I said, because I know I didn't tell her to say that, which I love. So now I always told her to say thank you and, you know, ask and stuff like that. But please is so cute because she'll say, Mommy, please. And when she say please, she can have whatever she wants. It's so cute. Please, because it doesn't happen often. And so I use it on her now. I say, Kira, will you please go to the pot? No pot, Mama. No pot, Mommy. No pot. Okay. So I do want to touch on some housekeeping things. I want to talk about, I just found out that there was a mass shooting here in Maine, and it's pretty bad. So far, 22 people have been killed, and to my understanding, and if I get this wrong, I'm going after the network that said this, that 50 to 60 people were injured. And so I'm just going to pray for those families and those victims, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. But it is a really sad situation. I'm devastated over that. I'm really sad. Let's see. Ooh, God, I want to say something about Jada and Will. Did you know Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Jada's husband? You know, they're trying to say that his manhood, she has taken his manhood. No, she has not taken Will's manhood. Meghan has taken Harry's manhood. Yeah, but not Will. Will still, whatever reason why Will is still with Jada is nothing compared to what Harry's going through. That you can't compare the two. I don't think there's different narcissistic people. And I think that sometimes you can just be narcissistic. You can have narcissistic tendencies, or you can be like have a narcissistic moments. I think that I probably have some moments for myself, because if you think about it, some of us, we got some of it, not really. I'm not putting that on us. However, my point is that I don't think that Jada has taken Will's manhood. I think Will wants this relationship. I think he wants to be in it more than she does, because he knows it looks good them as a power couple staying together. Right now they look like idiots because they've been lying to the public, and that's what people don't like. People don't like to be lied to. But I don't care what you say, what you do, da 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 da. Jada and Will have been lying for the last 7 years, because when you have been asked, are you guys together or you're not, you continue to say yes, and you're not, because you said that you wasn't. And so there's some lies over there, or untruths, or we didn't want to tell you, now we do. Because their excuse for lying was, we didn't know. But now you know. No, I don't think Jada's book is that good where I need to rush out and get it. I don't really care. I don't. Like, what is she talking about that I'm going to want to know? And Britney Spears too. I mean, Britney Spears looked like it would be juicy, because she's got drama after drama after drama, a page turner for real, and she leaves nothing unturned. But what I found out about her book, and I'm switching it, is that she's a victim and taking responsibility, just a little bit, because her book just sounds like it was Justin's fault that they broke up. It was Justin's fault that she got an abortion. And it was their fault that it didn't work out. It was always someone else's fault. And to me, that's playing the victim. And no. It's interesting how rich people, privileged people, people with money and all that, and fame and fortune, still ain't happy. It goes to show you that it doesn't make you happy. It'll make it easier, but it doesn't make you happy, I guess. I don't know. I think I told my husband, because he's been off all week, and I've been loving it. I don't want him to go back to work. I love him being off. We could do things together, and but while I'm talking about him, I got to get back out there. I'm working on it, but I need to get with the program. Okay, back to Will. So I don't think his manhood has been taken away. I just think that he's allowed this woman to do what she wants to do. In a sense, it doesn't bother him in that situation. Yes, she had an affair, but it looks like they were all affairing it, and it was okay, and they had like this openness about it. I don't think, here's the kicker. If he's not concerned about her entanglement, why is all these other men out here all concerned about his entanglement? This one guy, this one newscaster, he was pissed off at Jada. Like, mad. Like, you took his manhood, and she did this and she did that. That sounds like me talking about Meghan. Two different people, two different situations, two different. Meghan is on another level. Because if you listen to the fairy tale, the story of someone telling you about when she married him, and then every bit after that, everything just goes downhill. I listened to a documentary today, and it talks about how it was wonderful. It was never wonderful. It wasn't even wonderful in the beginning. Because Meghan was over here talking about bridesmaid dresses and Catherine. That's stupid. Okay, I switched it. But no, I don't think his manhood has been taken away from him. I do believe that he gives in to her. I believe that he could have a serious argument with her. I don't think it's like Harry and Meghan. Harry has nothing to say. Will does. Trust me, he has an opinion. What I thought, though, the reason why I brought up Will was because recently he came out and he was defending his wife. He was saying that something about he choose to be with her through this raggediness. You know, it was just weird for him to be promoting her. I mean, like he needed to. As if he needed to tell the world. Because I think he was talking to all those people that were out there saying that his emasculation, he ain't a man no more. Then they want to say he's sleeping with men and stuff. It's just all kinds of stuff keeps coming out now. But the point I'm trying to make is that when he was on the stage trying to let people know that he supported his wife, it would have been better if he didn't even say anything at all. All he had to do was just show up. That's it. He didn't have to get on stage and take the mic and do that. I think he made a fool out of himself. He doesn't owe anybody anything. If he wants to be with this dysfunctional relationship, then so be it. But to me, he should have just showed up. Let me move on, because I went all into that. This is not the Will and Jada show, so you might have to fast forward it, guys. Okay, okay. Here's my notes. I told you it was over. I'm not laughing because it's over. I'm laughing because I've been saying it. It was over in New York City. No, it was over to me. It was over on the Oprah show. Everything shut down for me. Everything shut down because I said, honey, she's going to come over here. She's going to make the money. She's going to do exactly what she set her mind to do because they can do it. They've gotten permission to go. The worst is behind them that makes it happen. Now they can start. Oh no, she got on the Oprah show. That was the beginning of the end. Meghan lied all through that. And just like I said about Jada, people don't like to be lied to. And no one trusts her. No one believes anything she says anymore. And so they are laughing. They're laughing stocks. They are jokes now. I was listening to Tara by Andy. I like her. I love her little shows because I wanted to know how Meghan was feeling. That's how you say it, Southern. Feeling. How she was feeling. I said more proper. I wanted to see how Meghan was feeling since after the Family Guy incident. It's over. The Family Guy is mocking her. You know what? First of all, it doesn't have to be like, I know it wasn't like the South Park skit when they looked into her soul and they said nothing was in there, because you can't tell me that was the best part. Because how did they get it? How did South Park get it? How did they get it? How did South Park get it all? The privacy tour, we want privacy, but we don't. We're running around with this book spare, whining about how privileged we are, flying around on jets. They still doing that. Riding around on jets, telling us not to do it. Telling us not to say mean things to people, and then they turn around and they do it. They got on the Oprah show and showed out. Don't you do what I do. Anyway, Family Guy. I'm going to break my version of it down on how, on how I saw the situation. Because honestly, it's a whole story in that. It really is. They did a great job. Congratulations, Family Guy. And according to Andy by Tara, Meghan is not happy at all. She is confused. She's trying to figure out what's going on. Why is people still hating on her? This is why I think she's confused, because she did all this charity work recently. Everything. Look at how she went on a PR slash WME slash charity. I mean, you couldn't turn the corner without seeing a puff piece about Meghan. How great she is, how wonderful she is, how she's supporting her husband. She's at this charity, mental health. Kevin Costner with the first responders. You name it, she was there cheering it, doing it, trying to fit in, trying to be a part, trying to get a job too. Mingling with them people, trying to beg them to help them out. And they're like, oh, no, stay away from me. And at the end of that, I told you guys this was going to happen. I said every time they come out and do something really nice and try to make themselves look good, the next day something turns around and smack them, reminds them that, nope, you're still those people. King Charles put them in other. That was big to me. He put them in other. Them kids. It's out what she did to those kids in Harlem. Had them sign that NDA. People are looking at her like, who the hell do you think you are? A nobody. She's a nobody. She has become. How can you be famous and the Duchess of Sussex and royalty and still be a nobody? Let me tell you something. I don't care how much people follow her, how much people, are interested or whatever. Everything they touch and do has failed and will continue to fall because of them. Now, when I talk like that, some people think that I want them to fail. No. No one told them to get on the Oprah show. But it didn't end at the Oprah show. South Park brought it. She's a nobody. She's become a nobody. She was, when I watched that documentary today, that documentary was showing people out in the street celebrating everywhere when she was getting married, and how excited and in love Americans in the UK was in love with her and excited about her and watching her wedding and being there and supporting her and loving on her and all of that other stuff until the end. At some point, you had to get off the gravy train and say, wait a minute, this track ain't going the right way. You did. Piers Morgan had to get off the train. I can't pronounce her name right now. Tessa, she ain't on the train no more. Not really. Sorry. Everybody's getting off the train. UK got off the train. The whole royal family got off. Everybody got off because they don't want that no more. And then you take Kelly Rowland. I know I'm just throwing that in there. Let me throw that in there while I got it. That's getting on the train. She did an article talking about how she thought Meghan was wonderful. And, she's a really, I'm paraphrasing because I don't know what she said. But to my understanding that she was patting Meghan on the back, saying how nice she was. And it was great meeting her for the first time. Almost like they had just become best friends. I said, oh, okay. The Royal Rogue said, okay, she's going to be markled. I said, honey, what's markled? Conned, manipulated. Yeah, be my friend, but I don't really want to be your friend. Because as soon as I make it to where I need to be, I'm not going to care about you, Kelly. Kelly writes this piece and says she meets Meghan for the first time. Come to find out, that wasn't her first time meeting Meghan. She had met her before when she was a D-lister. She just didn't know. Do you think she lied? I think it's a little bit of both. I think it told the story to me when she said that she had just met her for the first time. I would have been insulted because I would have been like, no, you met me when I was a D-lister. No. These are people trying to fix Meghan's reputation and her popularity, and the signal and word is out, and you're not going to move the needle. No one likes her. No one likes Meghan. She doesn't have any friends. Somebody said something without a country. No, that's what I have to say about the Kelly Rowland stuff. I just think that she could. Paula M said she's a D-lister. She's not even an A-lister. I don't know what she is really. I don't know if she's an A, D, C, B, but I don't follow her either. You know, I've seen her on, with Kelly, I've seen her on a few movies. I've seen her with Beyonce and stuff like that, but I don't follow her. No. I'm not a fan like that. And so, but I would caution her with Meghan, especially her reputation, because if you don't know who she is, then why are you speaking on behalf of, if you know her as a person? Because if you knew anything about her, Kelly, you wouldn't have said what you said about her. You would know that those things aren't true. Half the stuff on her website isn't true. I'm going to get to her website in a minute. Because you've got to go on there and see that stuff. If I'm skipping through my notes, then that's fine. No. I know she's a fake fraud and a wannabe. I know she's not a true friend. I know she'll do anything to get to the top. And that means call the Queen of England racist on national TV after I heard Philip was in the hospital when Ding Dong did that. Sorry, I did call her Ding Dong. That's when you do idiotic stuff. Sorry. You're in the Ding Dong category. He was in the hospital. Then she comes out later and said, this is from the documentary I watched today. Then she came out later and said that, life isn't working right now for her and Harry. Like, everything's working against them. The pandemic, Philip being sick. Now she blaming the pandemic and Philip. I know I did a video on that. That was your cue to sit down and shut up and not do it. And say, you know what, Oprah, I changed my mind. I'm not going to do this. If I gotta live in this house to do this, I'm not going to do it. No, she's not talented enough to have a $13 million sit down with Oprah without all everybody was messing with me. It was the weirdest hour and a half of my life that I wish I could find that video. I think it is very disrespectful that Oprah removed it. Very disrespectful, Oprah. Why are you hiding your work? If it was one of your proudest moments, you'll still have it on your website. But obviously it's not, because you don't want, here she go, I didn't know it was going to be a bombshell. That's what the documentary said. The documentary said, Oprah is even has distanced herself from Harry and Meghan. They were inseparable. Now she's distanced herself from them. And she said, I didn't know it was going to be a bombshell. When you heard her repeat what her best friend said, Gail, what was the bombshell moment for you, Oprah? The bombshell moment was the skin color. No, you knew exactly what you were doing, and now you're trying to walk it back and hide the evidence. Like, let's jury, put that back out there. Just like she took away the comments on the Maui incident instead of listening to her people and taking that into consideration. She came back with, it was so much vitriol. No, you were just not used to being checked. You were not used to being told that you were wrong. It wasn't vitriol. Which part? Did you hear the part where it could have been, I'm struggling and you asking me for money and you a billionaire? Is that the part? Okay. Wheel it back, Tisha. Okay, so I went too deep because I went to Oprah, and I know I was talking about Meghan. You know what? I was listening to Tara too, and she said, it's the Meghan Show. This is the Meghan Show. This ain't the Harry Show. This is the Meghan Show. Who do we talk about? Who was always in the news? It's her. Harry. This is the Meghan Show. She did, when she did her cards, like 80% of the time was spent on Meghan and the rest was on Harry. And she said, because it's the Meghan Show. It's all about her. It's all about her branding. It's all about her being famous, making money, and being powerful. Those are 3 things that she wants. And she had it. She was famous in several countries. Everywhere. Dignitaries all over the world. Vladimir Putin. All them people knew who she was. Not that he matters. What I'm saying is that she was more known than Oprah. Put it that way. Meghan. You had it all. You were a girl. How do you get it? And then how do you win the lottery and then give it back? I'm gonna do this on my own. How's that working out? Every other day, there is something coming out in the papers, in the news, saying something about Meghan, and it ain't positive. It's not helping her popularity. It is ruining her reputation, because every time she takes 2 steps up, something comes along and knocks that right off. Yep. God, it just flipped. Yeah, that's what happens every other day. And you're like, what's I heard that what's his name? My husband keeps telling me, Kerry. He's a senator, said that he feels sorry for Harry. And then the Queen's best friend said that Meghan thought that she was going to be riding in a gold carriage every day, 24/7. But it was going to be boring, that this wasn't a, whatever. It wouldn't have mattered, none of that. Meghan was leaving regardless. It didn't matter. No. Meghan was coming over here to live in California. Okay? She's doing exactly what she set out to do. Let's move on. Same stories. This is the same story. South Park, Family Guy. Same story. And then Meghan, charity. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to, no. Meghan has been spending months doing charity, pap walks, sightings, and everything. And that somehow was supposed to build her reputation up. And then every time she tries to do that, something comes in and knocks it down. Family Guy is a scar. I said I was going to say how I took the Family Guy moment. So the butler comes up to Harry and says, here's your millions, your 100 million from Netflix. And he's like, whatever, put it with the rest. In other words, almost like it means nothing to him. This money is whatever, just put it with the rest of the money. Excuse me. And I'm like, okay. Does that mean you have so much of it that it doesn't matter to you? Or, it is what it is, whatever. I didn't get his part, so move on. So Meghan sits there and says, oh, I'm going to do a $250,000 post. Oh, okay. And someone's going to pay her $250,000 a post. Okay. And her popularity is where? And people in New York standing out on the street when she came to visit last week. And Family Guy just didn't embarrass them. It made them look entitled. Made them look vain. Made them look like, oh, we're just doing us over here, lounging and doing it and making money. And yeah, it was good. I liked it. Okay, moving on. I do believe that they're doing exactly what they were doing to everyone else. Okay, Meghan trashed everyone. Okay, in a sense. So everyone is now trashing her. Or coming back out saying things, I wouldn't even say trashing, mocking, making fun of, calling her out on her lies, and so on and so on. There could be a little bit of bullying in there. Got to be careful. But no, she did this. She went on the Oprah show. She decided to discuss her family, what happened to her. But it didn't happen to her. She lied about it. I said WME. I said Family Guy showed what? What I just told you. Two vain people sitting around pretending like they're doing charity but not. Pretending like they're working but they're not. That's what I saw. Sorry. That's what I meant to say. They saw two people making money doing nothing. That's what. And then he turns around and says, I should just go back home or something like that, Harry says. And it was weird because you're like, well, you're not doing nothing. You're just laying around, just kind of just making money for what? Trashing your family? Yep. I put Family Guy showed what? They showed two people making money because their name is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and people are paying them for that reason and that reason only. Well, that's what Spotify and Netflix did. Wow. WME. God, I'm sorry. This is not. I have a new phone, of course. And the stand is a little, moving on. WME was supposed to change them. They were supposed to make them this wonderful, awesome couple. But every time they try, they fail because Family Guy stuff comes out. the Queen's the Queen's best friend information comes out that Meghan, wanted to let. Oh, guys, did you hear about the segment where Harry made Meghan cry on the balcony? I was like, why is that story coming back up? And why is she whining about that? How do they know she was crying? Because I didn't see her crying. I just saw her turn around and was embarrassed. But if her feelings are hurt that sensitive, how is she going to do anything? No, and he just told her, he said, listen, just turn around. No big deal. Like, quit talking. Everybody's looking this way but you. But no, some kind of way she wanted us to know that she was crying because of what he said, telling her to turn around. So there's that, oh, they made her cry. That world is coming to an end now, Meghan. It's time to pack up. Since Harry made you cry, now you need to leave him. Yeah, you definitely need to leave the royal family now that he done made you cry on the balcony. No, that's that sympathy crap. That's that poor little me. I was on the balcony. No, focused on the wrong stuff. He made me cry. Oh, okay. Desperate. They are so desperate. Meghan is. It's the desperation of it all. It's serious. Okay, I'm just trying to get through this, guys. So I keep hearing about bullying Meghan in the castle, bullying staff. And then I read somewhere where one of the aides are upset that they can't tell their story. I'm not upset, disappointed. At least one of them, they were like, I want to talk about what happened, in a sense, where, just bring it all out in the open. But no, they keep trying to protect her. And I get that. That's what they do. But how do you bully someone and then run around talking about you want to help people with their mental health? Help me out, guys. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm a bully, okay? Let's just pretend I'm a bully, and I'm gonna speak on behalf of mental health. I want to help those and figure out ways to help with mental health. You can start by not stop bullying people. That would be a start, because when you bully people, you that's not nice. It's not. You're messing with people's mental health when you start bullying them. People can get really anxious. They can get, scared. They can get all kinds of things. And she sat there and intimidated these people. And then she's going to go and talking about how she's going to help with mental health. See, that's why people don't like her, is because of that stupid stuff. And then she's going to talk about mental health. How is you helping mental health if your father's over there struggling mentally? But you're all about caring. On her website, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, let me tell you something. She is so vain. It is insane. You would think the website is for the things that you do. Okay? And I could be wrong. I might need to go visit the royal website, the real royals. Because on Meghan's website, there's all this stuff about what they do and what they're about and all that. And then in the below, it's a brief description of what it's about. And the first thing you see is Meghan and Harry, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And I'm like, why are they addressing themselves like that? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Go on their website and you tell me what you think about it. Yep. Okay. Subscribers, please go on that website. Be careful, because I heard you can get stuck or it could cause your computer something. Anyway, just see what you see. I mean, I was glad not to see her in a lot of pictures, but what's interesting to me is that Meghan has pictures of her. She already got a picture of her at the mental health event on there. It's I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I just don't think it's about you. She posted a picture of them sitting up there on that couch like they were having a royal meeting. And they wasn't talking about anything. And then go on there. She's in the white, sitting in the chair with Harry sitting next to her while she's in the middle. That moment in New York City. She's got that picture on her website. And it's just, it doesn't look charitable. It looks like, look at me, I'm doing my charity. Look at me in my outfit. You can tell she was loving herself that day. She was loving her outfit. She was loving her look. She posted it on her website. And it's interesting. And it's on the front page. It's not on the back. It's on the front. And everywhere you look, Archie Well. As if you didn't know that website had anything to do with Archie Well. Even a company, I work with so many different companies. They don't have their name plastered on every sentence in every page. They're talking about the product. They're not talking about the company. You get that in the front. All through that, they're talking about themselves, how the Duke and Duchess of Sussex is doing all this. And then I don't see it. Maybe I missed something. But they're on there. They said that they've been giving and doing and giving and volunteering. Okay, let's move on. Let me read this to you. This has something to do with the bullying allegations, and one of the old staffers wanted to talk about it. Okay, so a former employee of Buckingham Palace said they were bullied by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This person who preferred anonymity. Okay. I gotta hurry up because she needs me. Yeah, I've been on here. I'm gonna have to do 2 videos because I want to do a I didn't realize it was this late. I got to chit-chatting. Okay, I do want to read this from a formal aide, and hopefully I get this right. Okay, hang on. Okay, again, sorry about that. A former employee of Buckingham Palace said they were bullied by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This person who preferred anonymity, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, said that the royal family should let the workers speak to expose the lies that have been told in the docuseries Harry and Meghan. When people watch the docuseries, just like when we watched the Oprah show, we were all like, really? This is not real. She's lying. This is not it. It was when she started saying how they were leaking and planting stories, she blamed the palace for leaking stories, and she blamed the senior royals for leaking stories. And I found that to be, I don't believe that. I really don't. Not when they're trying to bury the bullying allegations that the former aides went through with her. They were terrorized. They called her Duchess difficult. Got that off the docuseries too. It was good. Let me know if you want me to post it. Okay. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them for wanting to speak out, to tell their story. First of all, I would. They wouldn't keep me from doing it. They would have to shut me the hell up. They'd be like, oh, there she go. She on that tour again, talking about what happened to her. Yep. and I get paid too. If I have to sit through Meghan's manipulation, controlling behavior towards me, nasty and mistreating me and treating me like, like I'm a piece of dirt, I'm going to tell it, and then I'm going to get paid for doing it. So if I was his formal aide, I would say, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm going to write a book. It's going to be a mini pamphlet, but it's going to be about this woman, Meghan Markle. My time with the Duchess. I would name it that. My time with the Duchess. Woo. They go on to say, the only way to end it once for good is for us to be allowed to speak and for the palace to firmly reject their lies, said the ex-staffer to Times UK. The only way to end it, okay, I just wrote that. I don't know why I got it twice. I was doing something wrong. Okay. So then it says, this is what Howard said. Most people who watch the latest Netflix drop would have sympathy for any couple if paparazzi were flying over their home. But to launch a broadside at Buckingham Palace and accuse staffers of leaking stories to the media and even intimate senior members of the royal family could have been the puppet master behind such leaks. You would want to ensure your side is a squeaky wheel. The Freedom of Information request, a legal document, is proof of the Sussexes are not. Okay, sorry. Now, let me go back because I want to talk about, they pretty much want to clear their name. But I I still do love that William and Catherine are so dignified. The whole royal family is so dignified in this. And like the documentary I watched today said, that they haven't came out and said anything about them. They have just continued to keep up a united front and, go about their business and not play the games of Meghan and Harry. Because as soon as you open it, that's it. It's over. Game over. It's a back and forth. It's tug of war, back and forth. And guess what's happening right now? Like someone said, that Oprah show and everything else that they have done to their family was either going to benefit them or was going to do what it's doing now. And they were warned. That's what I meant to say. But anyway, let's move on. I'm skipping around now, guys. So we're moving on. So I heard that when Meghan was in the royal family in the beginning, before they were even married, the royals put out a statement that allowed Harry to put out a statement about Meghan, asking the press to leave her alone, in a sense. And then William came out and also wrote, this is what it says. Prince William put his own statement saying how he supported Meghan and Harry, making it known right from the start, letting Harry know that I support you. Just like we all did. We all were supporting Meghan and Harry in the beginning. But then when they get on the docuseries and the Oprah show, they telling us that the royal family didn't support them, that they didn't welcome her with open arms. And then he also said it during the interview, the wedding interview, how they were supportive and they've just been so great to her. But then all of a sudden on the Oprah show, it's not like that. Nope. She's a liar. Okay. I meant to say that is that William did support them, and for them to say that he didn't was stupid. Why was William standing next to you, Harry, when he was waiting on your Jezebel to walk down the aisle with your father? The one that she said was racist. She wasn't saying that when she needed him to walk her down the aisle. This is crazy. No. She didn't say that. She wasn't saying any of that. No. She thought that Harry was going to cut off his family for good and that they were going to just stay over here in America and she wouldn't have to fly back and forth, letting them see the kids or not. She was never going to do what she told the Queen that she was going to do. Meghan kept lying to the Queen. She told the Queen that she was going to hit the ground running. She told the Queen that she loved her grandson. She told the Queen that she was going to do all this stuff. Use her like you wanted to. I'm yours for the using. And she was not available. And so you can't trust her. She lies. She told Spotify she was going to make them a whole bunch of money, and look what happened. And Netflix, I don't know what they waiting on. Oh, Pearl maybe, or The Lake. Now she's a producer. Yesterday she was an actress. The day before she was a royal. She was the Duchess of Sussex. And then the day before that she was a D-lister. And then the day before that she had a family. Her father. No. This is, oh God. I need to write Meghan's memoir for her to tell the truth. Because all she's going to get in there and blame and point the fingers, and it's going to be, that would make it a good book. I mean, I would really take this channel to another level. The memoir is going to come out, and every time Meghan opens her mouth, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's not good. Okay, moving on. Oh, I wanted to just make a side note that Page 6 had reported that Queen Elizabeth's childhood friends spoke out about Meghan. So it was interesting that Page 6 said it because it was actually on the show. I saw it on TV. It wasn't like a clip or something I read. No, she was actually speaking. And she thought she was going to be riding in a golden carriage. No, she thought she was going to be able to tell them what to do too. I put that out after that. Okay, so I'm done with this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it so very much. If you don't want to hear what I have to say after this, because it's going to be about Tucker Carlson, and he used to be on Fox News. So if you don't want to hear it, this is your time to shut it down. Kisses to all of you. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. And I hope you enjoy this video. And I have one more video that I'm going to share with you guys. But it's going to have to be quick because I got to go. Anyway, really quick about Tucker Carlson. So he said, and I'm paraphrasing, about George Floyd, the gentleman that died due to the fact of an officer having his knee on his neck. And the whole world saw it. It's video. You can see that when he removed his knee off his neck, he passed away. He was dead on the scene. And so Tucker Carlson is trying to say that he didn't die because of the officer's knee pressed against his neck, closing off his airways. He said that he died because of a long history of drugs. See, that's that stupid stuff. Because when he woke up that morning and went to the store and was doing whatever he was doing, he was not in a situation where he was in duress or about to die. Not until he couldn't breathe. That's why Tucker Carlson doesn't have a show. He has a show, but he has like 400,000 people. That's not a lot of people. I didn't care for his comment like I don't care for him. And, you know, it was stupid. I think it's stupid to even talk about that because I don't want to go too deep. Kisses to all of you. Have a great night.